Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So today we are back with another video on this channel. So have you ever seen weird symbols like \n, \t or backslashes in Java? And have you wondered what kind of secret code that is? If not, so in this video we will be breaking on that. Well, those are special characters and tiny but powerful tools in Java that helps you to control text like a pro. Want to move a new line? Add a tab, print a code inside a string or even backslash. In just few minutes, you will master these escape sequences and make your output cleaner, smarter and cooler. So whether you are printing poems or formatting data, Java special characters are your hidden superpower. So what we are waiting for? Before diving in this project, you just need to hit a like to this amazing video. And if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I'll be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for? Let's move to computer screen and let's dive into this amazing tutorial video of Java from start. Alright, so we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you in the start that today in this video I will be telling you that what are Java special characters and how we can use these special characters in Java. You can also call these special characters as escape characters, but in this video we are working on a special character, means we will be saying escape characters as special characters. So that's why I'll be just giving the name as special characters in Java. So main thing in special characters are strings. So we will be learning about why strings are important in special characters or escape characters. So actually strings must be written within quotes. Java will misunderstand this string and generate an error. I have already told you about a string in previous video that a string must be written within quotes because Java will misunderstand this string and generate an error if you don't write strings with quotes. And as I told you that in a string video when we were just working on that, so in strings you need to add the strings with double quotes only when you are working with Java. So like that, when we are using special characters with a string, so in that thing as well we need to add strings with double quotes as we are writing here. Like first of all we have written our string tag, and in this string I have created one variable called txt, and in this variable of txt I have created my string in double quotes. And when I will be running this thing by writing it in println function, so my string function will be running and we will be getting this text printed. We are the so-called Vikings from the north. And you can just see one thing, in this string I have written one other value which is called Vikings, and this Vikings is written in double quotes because I want this Viking should also have this double quote so that we can highlight this Vikings things here. So this is very important to understand that strings are important in special characters. So I'll be highlighting this. The solution to avoid this problem is to use the backlash escape character. Means the solution to avoid this problem, which is having quotes when Java will misunderstand this string, if you want to just if you want to avoid this problem, so for that you can just use backslash escape character to just avoid this mistake. And to avoid this problem you can use backslash escape character, which is this one, only backslash escape character to avoid this thing, these double quotes. And when you will be doing that, so now you will be not getting any error when you will be not adding quotes in strings. And that's really amazing thing which you can do with this special characters or escape character. Then the backslash escape character turns special characters into string characters. And how it does, like when I write this backslash and with this quote, so this is a escape character here, and when you will be printing this thing, so result you will be getting this quote, and this is called as single quote. You can just see in description we are getting here. So this is called a single quote here. So this is a description which we are getting of this single quote. And when I will be adding this backslash with double quotes, so I will be getting the result in my output as double quotes. And then in description you can just see this thing is called as double quote. That's why in description as well we are getting double quote printed. So I hope you understand how we are getting. Then moving on down, another escape character, if you write two backslashes, these are again another escape character. And when you will be printing this thing, you will be getting one backslash, so it will be called as a backslash, and you are getting this thing in your description. And these are the string characters which we are converting these escape character to. You can just see we have converted this backslash single quote into normal single quote, this backslash double quote into normal double quote, and this backslash into simple backslash which is called as string characters. Then moving down, if you want to understand the sequence that it prints or that inserts a double quote in a string, so this is the example here. Using this thing means using this slashes in start and end, you will be getting a double quote in a string like this, like we are getting here. So that's the thing, that's the way you can just use these backslash escape characters to print things like you want. So now we will be just copying this thing here, and we will be opening our NetBeans IDE to check if we are using these things in our Java file, so how we are getting the output printed. So I will be opening my NetBeans IDE, because as you all know that in the previous Java videos as well, we were just using NetBeans IDE. So I will also recommend you to use this IDE, because if you are a beginner and starting with Java, so this IDE is best for beginners. You can also use other IDEs available like VS Code, Sublime Text or other if you want to use, but this NetBeans IDE is specifically for Java. So I will prefer you to use this one. So I'll be closing this start page, and I have already created main.java file, like you all know that. So I will be using this Java file here. I'll be removing all the things from this file here, and then I will be moving down and I'll be pasting this string text thing which we have written. Then I will be printing this thing. To print, I will be using system.out.println function, like you all know that in previous video as well. We have used this function to print many things in Java. So I'll be using stem like this, system.out.println. Then I will be adding this here, and then I will be now just moving here, and then I will be writing here like a string, because we are printing a string obviously, so we need to add this. Then I will be closing it here. We have closed this thing as well, and now we have written a string, but a string is a tag, so we don't need to write it. We will be writing txt like this. If I write txt and if I run this file, so this is main.java, you have to press right click and press run. After pressing run, you will be seeing that we are getting an output and it is giving me an error. And now we have to understand why this thing is giving me an error. It is giving me an error because we are using double quotes in this string, and we are using double quotes in Viking as well. So if I use single quote in the place of double quotes in Viking, now you will be not getting any error and you will be getting these things printed. If I run it, you can just see we are getting we are the so-called Vikings from the north. But I want that in this Viking I should get double quotes, not single quote. So for that you can just use escape sequence here, escape character, or you can also say it as a special character. And how to use it, you can just write backslash here like this, and you can write backslash here. Now when I will be printing this thing, so using these special characters, you will be getting this Viking printed with these double quotes like we want. So if I run it here, you can just see now we are getting we are so-called Vikings from the north, and Vikings are having these double quotes like we want. But when we were just printing these double quotes normally, we were not getting the output, it was giving me an error. But when I have used these special characters in my string, then I'm not getting any error and I'm getting these double quotes printed successfully. So I hope how we are just using these special characters here in strings and how we are getting output. So these are the things which you can do with special characters or escape characters to use it with strings. Then if we move down and if we want to print a sequence that insert a single quote in a string, so how you can do that? For that as well you need to use same thing, like I will be using a string txt like this, and I will be just printing it. I will be just copying this thing here, then in the place of this string I will be pasting it. After pasting this thing, I will be pressing right click, press run file, and you can just see we are getting it's all right, and we are getting this single quote before s and after t. But normally if we write here without backslash, so we will be getting an error here. If I just run here like this, so you can just see we are getting it's all right. But if we are just writing this thing in single quote here like this, and if I just print here, if I run it, you can just see we are getting an error. So for that I will be again using backslash here, and you can just see when I have used backslash and then when I will be running this thing here, so we will be again getting an error, because as I told you in Java you cannot use these single quotes in your string. So we will be using double quotes here like this, and then when I will be adding this you can say this single quote with this backslash here, and when I will be printing this thing, then I will be getting it's all right printed successfully. So I hope you understand how we are using these special characters to print different strings like we want. So that's the way to use these special characters and get the output as you want. Then moving down here, if you want to print the sequence that insert a single backslash in a string, so how you can do that? So for that you can just use this example in which I have added the character backslash is called backslash, but when I will be running this thing, I will be getting 2 backslashes printed in my output. But for that you can just normally use 1 backslash to print it. So I will be moving on to my an admin's ID, and I'll be pasting in the place of this string. And then when I will be running this here, so after running, you can just see we are getting the character backslash is called backslash, but we have printed 2 backslashes here. When I'm just printing these 2 backslash, still we are getting 1 backslash, and these are the things which you can do with these special characters or escape characters. And that's the way to use these escape characters or special characters and work with it, and like this you can get different output using these amazing things. So I hope you understand how we are just using these special characters in Java and getting different output. So these are other common escape sequences that are valid in Java, and you can just use these escape sequences if you want. So this backslash n is used to print new line, this backslash r is used to print carriage return, and this backslash t is used in tab. Then this backslash b is used to backspace, like used as backspace if you want to remove any letter, if you want to remove any sentence, you can use backslash b there. So you can just remove one letter or one alphabet if you want to remove. And this backslash f is used to add form feed. So if you want to add form feed in Java, you can use this backslash f. But normally the other common escape sequences which we normally see in Java, this backslash n is most commonly used there, and this backslash n only just gives you a new line. Like if you want to add this other common escape sequences in a new line, so for that you can just use backslash n, so you will be getting this sentence in a new line when you will be adding this thing in Java. So that's the way to use these common escape sequences and use these special characters in Java. And normally we use these special characters with strings, arrays and variables, but commonly we use these special characters with strings. So that's why in example as well I have shown you that how you can use these special characters with a string that are called escape sequences, and we have used this commonly used escape sequence which is backslash escape character. So I hope you understand how we are using special characters in Java and how we are using backslash escape character in Java. So if you have understand this video and if you enjoyed this video in which we have learned about escape characters and special characters in Java, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you are new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I will be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you in next tutorial or in next project using Java from start. So for today, goodbye.